with the message go and work hard to make sure we have the right government in place.
So go and work hard and make sure we have the right government. Let nobody come and tell you he's going to give you money to vote. After that, your children will not be in school.
He then reacts to the recent statistics released by the National Bureau of Statistics indicating a staggering 63% of the Nigerian populace living below poverty line.
How do we feed the number we have already? You know, before we talk about regulating those who are yet unborn, it's a question of we can make that number become an economic asset instead of an economic liability if we can make the country productive. Afro China is 1.4 billion, India is 1.4 billion, and they are doing well.
Obi also insists that Nigeria must be made a productive country for things to start changing.
For me, I still maintain that Nigeria is not a productive country. We must make it productive. We must make it productive. I repeated it twice. Because if we get it up and running very well, you will see that the whole thing will start changing. Everybody, we must reduce cost of governance, criminality, corruption within government space. There's no country of the world that have eliminated everything completely. But ours is at an unacceptable level.
He leaves with a promise to ensure a boundary that is secured where people can go.
Well, people, I welcome you again to Diddy Strikes. Here we analyze trending issues with a special focus on the 2023 presidential election. I've been doing some update recently on Obi's campaign. Of course, you know that I am unapologetically and obedient, all right, for Obi Dati, all right, and I believe strongly that come 2023 election, a new president will emerge, and that will be President Peter Obi. All right. Thank you for supporting me. You that will always watch my videos. All right. I know that I need to upgrade my video actually. All right. I have some challenges on this channel. It takes money to actually upgrade the quality of the video you make. As you can notice from the incessant intrusions of the phone and all that, that actually I'm having a challenge with the little phone I'm using right now. Well, if you want to support me, I have my Ethereum wallet and Bitcoin wallet just on the descriptions of this thing. You can just show me some love, okay? And you will see how this particular channel will pick up, and you see more quality content. I would like to get a new laptop that will help me do more editing. I need to get a very good phone that will help me. You'll be amazed at the level of phone I'm using to achieve some of these things I'm doing right now. So if I can have something better and bigger, I'm sure you will trust that we will give you quality content. So in the spirit of Omona, as they will say, in the spirit of one Nigeria, in the spirit of love and brotherly love, show me some love and credit my Ethereum wallet and Bitcoin wallet with some funds so that I can rearrange this whole channel. Okay. All right. It is my opinion that having observed Obi's campaign, his Go Verify campaign, for a very long time, and all the attempts from the opponent to actually undermine his claims, all to no avail. And even the last uh, demeaning statements, demeaning in the sense that it demeaned the personality of Professor Chukuma Soludo, not that of Obi. So even the last demeaning statement Professor Chukuma Soludo made, all to no avail. Obi keeps waxing strong. All right. This is because every force is in support of Obi. Both seen and unseen forces are in support of him. Because this is the right time that Nigeria must get it right. That's just the truth. This is the time that Nigeria must get it right. I want many of you who don't really know what it takes to achieve something or be successful. I want you to learn from Obi. Learn from his attitude towards this campaign season. Learn from his long-term approach towards presidential election. Go and learn from the man Obi. Right from the antecedents he said when he was the president, governor of Anambra State, and then when he left office, he began to canvass for good governance and cutting down uh, the cost of governance, and then a whole lot of things. It was a long time to the point when he became the vice president of Atiku Abubakar, and now he's a man of his own with his own political ambition. And I want you to, amidst the naysayers who said he's not going to win, he's not going to win, he's not going to win, people throwing all kinds of things against him, I want you to watch this, how he eventually became the president of Nigeria. Because that is the reality on ground. He is going to emerge the president of Nigeria. I'm saying this ahead of time so that you will remember that this channel said it already, declared him the president before he became one. Why would I declare him the president? I want to believe that Nigerians have sound judgment. Let's go beyond this. Yes, this APC and the Atiku gang at camp have bought over the mainstream television stations like channels and TVC and the rest of them. All right, to support Atiku and the especially Tinubu's camp. All right. Now, it's quite very obvious. Everybody knows that what Professor Chukwuma Soludo did is immoral, is wrong. You don't fight someone who has not fought you. Moreover, you're not in the right place to take on Obi because there was an 8 years between you and Obi. You are not attacking Willie Obiano that left the office and handed this over to you, and you are attacking Obi. You are not contesting for the president at the moment, even though a lot of people believe he has uh, he has a he has an ambition. All right, and maybe is he threatened by Obi's success so far? Or does he think that if Obi realizes this, that will also jeopardize his chances of becoming the president of Nigeria? In the words of in the words of Konjiwala, I'm just paraphrasing. Uh, Having a character issue, definitely, and having acclaimed intelligence with a character issue is actually a problem. All right. I'm just paraphrasing what he said because that's a summary of all he said. That it's not just enough to be intelligent. Passing six is not passing sense. Well, I don't want to make this about Soludo's comment. What I want to make is that I would doubt the sanity of most Nigerians if at the end of the day Obi does not emerge the president of the country. But because I so trust that Nigerians are sound, it doesn't matter how these guys at the top try to divide us along ethnic and religious path. I want to believe that Nigerians are intelligent. The society now is quite very enlightened that these guys cannot play us and sell us what a bad market. Nobody wants to go to the market to get a spoiled product. From all ramifications, look at these three uh, frontline party, frontline candidates. What, okay, look at Tinubu, for instance. You know that from all indications, let's forget about tribal issues. From all indications, Tinubu should be resting. I've always maintained that if he's my father, I must insist he rests, or I will not be part of anything he's doing. Because I believe that those that are shouting, that are pushing him, actually don't love him. All right? The man is obviously tired. The man should be resting and be reaping the reward of his effort. Okay, look at all these things they're saying about who doesn't have a past. Everybody has a past. I have my own past. All right? So just look at what they subjected him to. Is he ready to is he look at what he's going through at his age? Going to pick what happened 30 years ago or whatever, and they are now using it against him and all that. He's a human being, for God's sake. Is he really prepared for all these things? He even confessed with his mouth that he doesn't uh, he doesn't get involved in social uh, media anymore because they will raise his high blood pressure and all that. That his children observes what goes on in social media and tells him that he doesn't want to get offended. Now, is this what you want your father to go through? Look at the insult, look at everything that is going on about him, picking on his past or whatever. So I wouldn't wish that for my own father, right? Now, the man is physically weak. You can imagine him saying God bless. Instead of saying APC, he said PD, 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 and then APC. PD, APC. Can you imagine that? All right? So, we need a president who is mentally alert, like Obi. Now, Atiku is just out of it because that is why I believe he's not even doing much in this presidential whatever. He's not doing much. All right? Atiku is a made man. He doesn't need whatever to. There is no drive. The drive to become the president of Nigeria is just based on status. But there is someone who is hungry to repair Nigeria, at least to contribute his own quota towards a greater Nigeria, and that is P2B. This is why I'm in support of P2B. I have a lot of reasons which I've said over time why I'm supporting P2B. You can go through my previous videos and see the reason why I strongly. And I will doubt the sanity of most Nigerians. Somebody once analyzed this. He said, if Nigeria is your business and these three men came to be employed, who would you employ? In terms of looking at the antecedents, in terms of energy-wise, looking at their age, in terms of what they are even saying, because you judge a man from what is coming out of his mouth. In terms of who is more honest, or who do you think have what it takes to salvage this country? So these are some of the things you have to judge before you make your decision. Moreover, they said over 68% of Nigerians are living below poverty. That's a huge sum. Are living in poverty. I don't believe we're too much in this country. I just believe that the few people in the political corridor, few people in power have seized the money, and there is no even distribution of money and income in this country. That's why the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Like I said, I would doubt the insanity of any man who will vote for another, the sanity of any man who will vote for another person apart from P2B. I think we are less than 100 years and 100 days towards the election season or toward the election day. As you make your decision, this you know what I want to believe the Nigerians. This the campaign season. Everybody is just exploring, but that last moment, that last 5 minutes, when you will be going to vote, as you're going, remember the past, the present, and the future. What was the past like? What are you experiencing at the present? What will your future look like? As you're about to make that last decision, that last moment of going to vote, will you be willing to mortgage another 4 and possibly 8 years? Will you be willing to do that? Will you be willing to do that? Between Obidati, Tinubu and Shetima, Atiku and Okowa, who could you trust that can really handle the affairs of this country? This is Data Strides, where I do everything to be quite very unbiased. Yes, you might say I have a bias towards Obi, but that is objective. That's based on a sound judgment. They say when you do something wrong over and over again and you're expecting a different result, he said that is insanity. As we're steps towards we're getting closer to the election day, make your decision. I don't care who you're campaigning. You can get all, campaign for anybody you want to campaign, get all the money you want to get. But the last moment, think about your children. Think about your future. Think about what the past was. Think about where you are right now and where you could have been if everything was right. And think of what the future holds for you. Obi is the best take. Obi is the best take. Let's put aside ethnicity, let's put aside religion aside, and vote for the right person. Obi, 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 Peter Obi is the man. And come 2023 election, vote for Labour Party. I am going to be voting for Labour Party, and I'm going to be voting for Peter Obi. I hope you make the right decision. Thank you so much.